The circle is shrinking around gaming's most popular phenomenon, the Battle Royale. The genre is dying. What started as an enormously popular trend that had us all riding the wave during COVID lockdowns, guilty of being obsessed with PUBG, is now headed towards a quick downward spiral that we don't think it's ever bouncing back from. So, what exactly went wrong? Keep watching to find out more. First up, repetitive themes. Owning an expensive stash of boring repetitive games that offer absolutely no thrill is every gamer's nightmare, and the nightmare seems to be coming true with games upon games being released with the exact same theme that we've been seeing for years now, aka Battle Royale. Although it wasn't the first ever BR to be developed, it's been over a year since PUBG was launched, and the genre has since expanded, with many other developers of either new or existing games attempting to jump on the bandwagon. Even the gaming Goliath that's Fortnite launched a free-to-play Battle Royale feature to their current game, and with the original game's building element intact, it has since become PUBG's main competition. But the question remains, why would anyone in their right mind play Battle Royale on PUBG and then hop onto Fortnite, or any other game for that matter, to do exactly the same? Take another one, called Radical Heights, for example. With its quirky 80s game show concept, it appeared quite promising when it was released, but what we soon found out was again nothing refreshing, honestly not even that fun, and a bit repetitive. So of course, it didn't last very long, and unfortunately, Cliff Bleszinski, the owner of Boss Key Productions that created the game, announced the studio's shut down. In his words, the Radical Heights Battle Royale game was too little, too late, and development of the game has ended. Now, had it been released somewhere in 2017, we're sure it'd be a rage a couple of years ago, but it landed into an already crowded market, which brings us to our next reason. Then there's the oversaturated market. Some developers have chosen to integrate a Battle Royale element into their established franchises, such as Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Battlefield 5, GTA Online, Dota 2, Paladins, and Fortnite, while others have created entirely new games around it, like Fractured Lands, Maverick's Proving Grounds, Fear the Wolves, Ring of Elysium, Realm Royale, Darwin Project, and Radical Heights. We don't know about you, but to our ears, it just sounds like that the market for Battle Royale games and modes is getting incredibly oversaturated. Literally, everyone wants to jump on the hype train and cash in on the craze, which is fine, as long as you're not copying and pasting the exact same thing in different settings. Heck, people wouldn't even eat their own favorite food every day, and you're shoving the same concept down their throat from the past 5 years. We believe this is one of the reasons, and a major one by the way, that Battle Royale is quickly dying, pretty much like the zombie game genres of previous years. At this point, it looks like any new upcoming games or modes seem to be flogging a dead horse. How about this? The time spent developing Battle Royale mode, or attempting to reinvent the mode with new elements or themes, on established games could have instead been better spent improving the base game, or maybe coming up with another interesting theme that sets a new trend, and the lack of creativity and ideas. The Battle Royale genre is slowly becoming a shell of itself. It's now becoming a desperate need of the hour to come up with new ideas and a creative spin on the concept, because it feels like we're getting the same thing with recycled ideas over and over. What happened to the gaming industry is essentially what's happening to the entertainment industry. With platforms like Netflix and Spotify, no one is paying individually to watch a movie or listen to a song. You can have all of them at once for free. Sounds convenient, right? Wrong. In the long run, artists get screwed over. They started getting paid less and didn't release their music or movies as much if it doesn't follow the trends. That's one of the major reasons you always feel all music sounds the same, or all comedy flicks are the same, or all games are the same. It's because the initial demand was Battle Royale, and the developers burnt all their monies into the same concept, with zero new ideas or individuality. They've overdone it so much that now it's just boring and frustrating, making gamers avoid it like plague, leaving the gaming developers confused AF. Y'all should have seen this coming. Gamers are bored. Imagine waking up, going to work, college, wherever you go, eating, sleeping, all the routine till now, right? And then putting on your favorite game to do something out of the ordinary to make your day better. And boom, it's Battle Royale galore everywhere. And now you're bored AF. Repetitive themes and oversaturated markets tend to bore the consumer. I mean, duh, it's no rocket science, so it doesn't make sense why the developers couldn't have gotten the hint before coming up with even more Battle Royale themes in 2022. For example, when EA released a BR mode for Battlefield 5 during the recent E3 conference, we were a little disappointed because we thought they were well established and didn't really need to introduce a BR mode. The Battlefield games most gamers usually play are BF4 and BF1, which are awesome as they are, and we don't think they need a Battle Royale option to make them more intense. It just doesn't fit with the World War II concept for us, and we feel it's just going to bore the gamers since Battle Royale is exactly what many are trying to get away from currently. Next is microtransactions. It's time to talk about the elephant in the room, microtransactions. We know that pretty much every Battle Royale game operates under free-to-play and updates every few weeks. Anytime BR has tried to sell itself as a fully paid game, it's flopped. But in order to make money, you gotta put microtransactions on the game for costumes, weapons, alternative skins, blah blah, all of that. And recently, we've kinda hit a limit to how much gamers are willing to splurge with microtransactions. What initially attracted gamers to Battle Royale was its accessibility. It's free for all, so obviously trying it costs absolutely nothing, and people like that. Fortnite became one of the most popular games because it was free, and people were still buying the floss, the dabs, the costumes, and the pickle ricks, or whatever those things are. Then the other developers, as always, decided to mimic that by stripping their games down so they could drip feed content and adapt to microtransactions over time. This is a pandemic now, y'all, probably worse than COVID. With every game now using microtransactions, people have kind of lost interest in spending so much on costumes and modes that once used to be totally free. Besides, the inflation factor makes it all the harder for people to actually spend bucks on virtual stuff, unless you're a rich spoiled brat, of course. No offense. Battle Royales are now littered with microtransactions, so you have to keep paying your way throughout to actually enjoy the game. The only free bit here is downloading it, that's all, which is quite off-putting for many who'd rather not spend so much of their hard-earned dough on games. There's zero thrills. And of course, if you keep playing the game for a year, at some point it's bound to get frustrating. Even if you've won, it's just not the feeling gamers are looking for. You're not going to feel the same pressure or thrill that you once did when the concept was new and everyone was playing it. Imagine going into the final circle of Fortnite back in 2017, and now it felt terrifying. If we won, it was a super cool thing. If we didn't, we got right back to it and played for hours, all for that final win rush. Remember playing Warzone or PUBG for the first time? It was an actual battle royale. People played those games to get the feel of survival and fear, and not to mention the pressure of playing with friends was through the roof. All of those intense emotions seem to be missing now, with the market littered with the genre. We have absolutely no feelings of fear, thrill, or excitement because we've been there and done that for like years now. We feel like we've already experienced the peak of Battle Royale with Warzone. Apex introduced champions, Warzone introduced the blue log and cache, Fortnite's introduced building. All of these would have been a great experience had we played the Battle Royale for the first time, but they don't excite us anymore. We're dead inside. Despite all of this, we'd still say Battle Royale has to be one of the gaming GOATs and most popular themes in recent years, and we'd hate to see it die. But we're also done with it for good, unless the developers give it an extraordinary twist and incredibly creative elements that'd make us want to drop everything and obsess over the classics once again. And that's a wrap for this video. Do you think Battle Royale is a dead horse that should be buried, or do you want to keep flogging it like the developers are? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. See you in the next one.